When was the last time you felt that inner voice warning you to leave a relationship that seemed right on the outside, but was eating away at you on the inside? The angels are constantly around you, quietly protecting you from paths that only appear to be beautiful, but hide thorns capable of deeply hurting your heart. The toxic relationship that held you so tightly wasn't your final destination. It was just a temporary detour that tried to hinder your encounter with the true love the heavens have prepared for you. What your eyes couldn't see, the angels saw with absolute clarity. This divine intervention that occurred in your life was not by chance. The deliverance you received was precisely calculated in the celestial realms, even when everything seemed confusing and painful for you. Can you imagine what you would be experiencing right now if that door hadn't closed so mysteriously in your life? There is a greater plan being woven in the spiritual background of your existence, and every pain you felt as that relationship disintegrated had a divine purpose that is just now beginning to make sense to you. The puzzle of your life is being put together piece by piece. Check if you are already subscribed to this channel so your angels can continue guiding you. There is a special frequency established when you regularly connect with the messages specifically destined for you. It's like opening a portal of direct communication with the spiritual realm that constantly watches over your path. You need to understand that the person who occupied your thoughts and heart so much was not who they seemed to be. Behind that smile and those sweet words, there was an energy that would gradually consume your light. The angels noticed this long before you could see any warning signs. While you were enchanted by first impressions, your heavenly guardians were already working behind the scenes to orchestrate the separation that caused you so much pain, but was actually your greatest liberation. That toxic relationship had the power to slowly extinguish your essence, like a candle burning down until there was no light left. You would be living a diminished version of yourself today, without even realizing how much you had lost along the way. Your dreams would have been replaced by someone else's dreams, and your desires would have been molded to fit the plans of someone who didn't prioritize your happiness. The signs had always been there. That feeling of anxiety that arose for no apparent reason, the tightness in your chest when you had to make simple decisions, the constant fear of saying or doing something wrong. Your body and soul were trying to alert you, perfectly in sync with the angels who never left your side. It was your divine intuition, functioning at full capacity, even as your rational mind tried to ignore those warnings. Do you remember that fight that seemed to come out of nowhere? Or that meeting that was cancelled at the last minute for seemingly trivial reasons? Each of these moments was carefully orchestrated by the angelic forces that protect you. Nothing was a coincidence. Every obstacle that arose in the way of that relationship was strategically planted to save you from a future of spiritual extinguishment. The true love that the heavens have reserved for you does not dim your light. It amplifies it. It doesn't extinguish your dreams. It nurtures them. It doesn't create constant doubt. It brings certainty and inner peace. That's why that relationship needed to end, even if it hurt deeply, even if it seemed unfair and confusing at that moment. The pain of separation, no matter how intense, is only a fraction of the pain you would have experienced had you remained in that toxic cycle for years on end. Your guardian angels saw beyond appearances and intervened decisively when they realized that that relationship was blocking your channel of light and prosperity. The person who entered your life had important lessons to teach you, but they were not meant to walk by your side until the end of the journey. They were merely a temporary passenger, someone who came to awaken certain understandings in you and then continue on their own path. Now that you're free from that energy that was dragging you down, you can finally breathe without that invisible weight on your shoulders. Do you notice how your smile has returned to being genuine? How your eyes have regained that shine that had faded? This is not merely the natural result of time-healing wounds. It is the effect of angelic intervention that has removed the dense energies that had accumulated in your aura during that period. The doors that have closed are not endings in themselves. They are divine redirects to the path that has always been destined for you. Every no you received from life was, in fact, a yes to something infinitely better that is on its way. The angels know exactly when to intervene and how to guide you, even if the process seems painful during the transition. True love that is meant for you doesn't need drama to exist. It doesn't thrive on jealousy, insecurities, or emotional games. It is a pure, transparent connection that lifts you up instead of dragging you into the shadows. It's a meeting of souls that recognize each other instantly, without the need for constant proof or testing. It is a love that fully accepts you, imperfections and all. While you mourned the loss of what you thought was love, the angels were celebrating your liberation. Every tear you shed was lovingly collected and transformed into strength for the new cycle about to begin in your life. The nights when you questioned the reasons for that separation were precisely the nights when your guardians worked diligently to clear the path leading to your true destiny. You are being prepared right at this moment for a meeting that will transcend all your previous experiences, a connection that will help you understand why all past relationships needed to end. When this new love arrives, you won't have any doubts about why there were so many detours and apparent dead ends along the way. Everything will make sense with crystal clear clarity. The angels are working on every detail of your love life, removing obstacles, creating synchronicities, and opening unexpected paths. That person you will bump into at an event you almost didn't attend, that seemingly chance encounter, in the most improbable place, none of it will be coincidence. These are meticulously planned arrangements in the higher dimensions for you to finally meet someone who is vibrationally aligned with your essence. Your heart was protected not because it is weak, but precisely because it is too valuable to be wasted on someone who wouldn't know how to honor it properly. Just like a rare treasure is kept with special care, your potential to love and be truly loved is being preserved for the right person at the right time under the right circumstances. The experiences you've had in that toxic relationship were not in vain. Every disappointment, every moment of doubt or insecurity served as an essential lesson, allowing you to more easily recognize genuine love when it finally crosses your path. You have developed a more refined inner radar, capable of detecting subtle signs that would have previously gone unnoticed. The angels removed that person from your life because they occupied the space that belongs to someone who truly deserves your love. It was like having an invasive plant taking up the soil where a precious seed needs to germinate. The removal was necessary, even though the process was painful, so that the ground of your heart could be adequately prepared for what is to come. You are not alone on this journey of transition and healing. Every step you take toward valuing yourself, every moment you choose peace over drama, every decision based on self-love instead of the fear of loneliness, all of this is celebrated in the angelic realms as signs of your spiritual and emotional growth. The universe conspires in favor of those who learn the necessary lessons and align with their greater purpose. That toxic relationship was steering you away from your purpose, making you forget the gifts and talents you need to develop in this life. The angelic intervention was not just to spare you from future suffering, but also to ensure that you fulfill the mission your soul chose to come to this plane for. The energies are aligning now to bring about the meeting that will completely change your perspective on relationships. But before that happens, it's essential for you to complete your inner healing process. This is not just a matter of time. It's about energetic and emotional preparation. The angels are giving you exactly the time needed for all your wounds to heal and all lessons to be integrated. As you wait for this new chapter, allow yourself to thrive in all areas of your life. Cultivate genuine friendships, develop your talents, expand your spiritual awareness, and take care of your physical and mental health. A full heart attracts another full heart. This is the law of attraction at its most refined. Have you noticed how certain people have simply exited your life without apparent explanation since that relationship ended? This is not a coincidence. The angels are carefully filtering the energies around you, removing anyone who might represent patterns similar to those you've experienced in the past. It's like a deep, energetic cleansing of your social circle, preparing the ground for new connections that will genuinely add value to your journey. That feeling of emptiness that occasionally arises is not a sign that you made the wrong decision by distancing yourself from that toxic relationship. It's just a space being created within you to be filled with higher energies. It's the natural process of expanding your capacity to love and be loved on a level you haven't yet experienced. The angels work with perfect timing, not a minute too early, nor a second too late. The person destined for you is at this very moment going through their own transformations and learnings, so that when your encounter happens, both of you will be at the ideal point of evolution to build something truly meaningful together. Synchronicities will begin to intensify in your life in the near future, Pay attention to the signs, the repeated numbers, the messages that seem to speak directly to your soul. These are the ways in which angels communicate that they are active in your journey, working tirelessly behind the scenes of your reality. Be grateful for the relationship that has ended, not with bitterness or resentment, but with genuine appreciation for the lessons it brought. Every experience, even the painful ones, has a divine purpose for growth. That person was a teacher on your path, even if the lessons were hard and the teaching method left temporary marks on your heart. The angels celebrate every time you choose not to return to what has already proven unhealthy for your soul. Every moment of temptation you overcome, every urge to reach out that you resist, every thought of self-pity that you transform into self-love, all of this is recorded as significant victories in the book of your spiritual evolution. The true love that is being prepared for you will transcend all your expectations because it will not be based on need or lack, but on completeness and abundance. It will not be a relationship of emotional dependency, but of balanced partnership. It will not be built on insecurities and fears, but on trust and freedom. Notice how your intuition has become sharper since that relationship ended. This is not a coincidence. It is a direct result of angelic work to refine your spiritual senses. You are more connected to your inner wisdom now, more capable of discerning what truly resonates with your essential truth and what are merely temporary illusions. The doors that are opening for you now are infinitely more aligned with who you truly are and what you came here to accomplish in this life. The toxic relationship was blocking these opportunities, creating a kind of energetic shield that prevented certain blessings from reaching you. With the removal of this block, the natural flow of abundance in all areas can finally run freely in your direction. The angels know how to distinguish between a necessary challenge for your growth and a harmful situation for your soul. They do not remove all obstacles from your path, only those that do not serve your greater good. That relationship was removed because it contained no seeds of mutual growth, only repetitive patterns of imbalance that were draining your life force. You are being guided toward a higher understanding of what it truly means to love and be loved. The model of love you experienced in the past was merely an imperfect draft, a preliminary and distorted version of what true love represents. The angels are leading you to a complete upgrade of this understanding, so you will no longer accept crumbs when you deserve the full feast. The tears you have shed were not in vain. Each one helped to clear your spiritual eyes so you can see more clearly what is authentic and what is merely appearance. The pain you felt served as a chisel, carving within you a more refined ability to recognize the truth behind the words and actions of those who cross your path. Your heart is being recalibrated to vibrate at a higher frequency, where certain people simply will no longer be able to attune to you. This is why some distancing is inevitable at this stage of your life. It is not loss, it is vibrational alignment. It is the universe naturally filtering who can keep up with your new energetic frequency. The angelic protection you've received was not just to prevent future suffering, it was a profound act of love for who you are and who you are destined to become. The angels see your potential in its entirety and know that certain bonds can diminish that potential, reducing your light to a fraction of what it could truly be. The relationship the heavens are preparing for you will not require emotional games or manipulation to sustain it. It will be upheld by truth, transparency, mutual respect, and a genuine desire to see one another thrive in your fullest expression. It will be a partnership that expands horizons, not a cage that limits possibilities. The seemingly casual encounters that will soon happen in your life are actually being carefully orchestrated in the higher realms. Specific people are being directed to cross your path at the exact moment when both of you can extract the maximum learning and growth from that connection. Be attentive and open to these new presences. The feeling of peace that has gradually replaced the constant anxiety you felt in your previous relationship is the most tangible proof of angelic intervention in your life. It's as if an invisible weight has been lifted from your chest, allowing you to breathe freely for the first time in a long while. This lightness is not an illusion, it is your natural state being restored. You are in the process of recalling who you truly are, beyond the masks and adaptations you had to create to try to make that relationship work. You are rediscovering tastes, preferences, dreams, and desires that you had forgotten or suppressed. This rediscovery is essential before meeting your true love, because only when you are aligned with your essence Can you recognize who truly complements your journey? The angels are celebrating every small step you take towards your authenticity. Each time you allow yourself to be who you truly are, without fear of judgment or rejection, a light ignites in the heavenly realms. It's like a beacon signaling to the person meant for you. I'm here, I'm ready, I'm becoming my most true self. There is a divine order in everything that happens in your life, even in moments that seem chaotic or meaningless. That breakup that made you question the universe's intentions was in fact a necessary reorganization to align your energetic coordinates with your highest destiny. Nothing was by chance. Nothing was wasted. The time you spent alone after that relationship was not a punishment but a precious gift. The opportunity to reconnect with your own company, to relearn how to listen to your inner voice without external interference, and to redefine your boundaries and values without the pressure of adapting to someone else's expectations. The angels have been tirelessly working to remove the energetic residue that relationship left in your aura. It's like a deep spiritual cleanse, removing etheric cords, unconscious contracts, and vibrational patterns that could continue attracting similar experiences into your life. This purification work is essential for the new to finally manifest. Have you noticed how certain memories from that relationship that once caused you intense pain now seem distant, almost as if they happened to someone else? This isn't just the natural effect of time, it's the result of angelic work to neutralize the negative emotional burdens associated with those memories, allowing you to observe them with detachment and wisdom. The recurring dreams you've been having lately are often real encounters with your guides and angels in the astral plane. They take advantage of those moments when your conscious mind is relaxed to convey important messages, heal deep emotional wounds, and show glimpses of the future being crafted for you. The person destined to enter your life won't need to convince you of their worth or love. You will simply know with a certainty that transcends rational explanations. It will be like recognizing something familiar in a face you've never seen before, like returning to a home you didn't know existed. The angels are preparing this meeting with meticulous care. The synchronicities manifesting in your life are not coincidences. They are signs of the active presence of angels guiding your steps. That book that accidentally fell off the shelf, that song that started playing at the exact moment you were thinking about a certain situation, that name that appears repeatedly in different contexts, these are all forms of divine communication. The emptiness you occasionally feel is not a lack of love. It is space being created for true love to finally enter. It's like emptying a cup of water so it can be filled with nectar. This process of emptying is necessary and sacred, even though it may sometimes bring temporary discomfort. The angels have never left your side during those nights when the crying seemed endless, during the moments when doubt about your decisions threatened your inner peace. They have upheld your soul when your physical body struggled to get out of bed, when the future felt like a daunting blank page. This constant presence will continue to support you every step of the way moving forward. The prayers you've made, even those silent ones, those that were just intense feelings without formal words, have all been heard and are being answered in perfect divine timing. The angelic intervention that removed that toxic relationship from your life was, in part, a direct response to your own soul crying out for liberation, even when your conscious mind was still trying to cling to the familiar. The love that is coming your way won't need to be earned through effort or suffering. It won't require you to dim your light to avoid overshadowing anyone, nor will it ask you to give up dreams or friendships to prove loyalty. It will be a love that celebrates your individuality while creating a powerful and balanced us. Your inner strength has grown exponentially through this experience of separation and healing. What once seemed impossible to bear is now revealed as the catalyst for your deepest transformation. The angels knew you had this strength within you, even when you doubted your ability to move forward. The toxic relationship was not a mistake in the grand plan of your life. It was a necessary step for your awakening. Just as certain plants need to go through fire for their seeds to finally germinate, your soul needed this intense experience to break through old layers of conditioning and limiting beliefs about love. The angels are realigning your energetic field so that you can finally recognize love when it presents itself, without confusing it with drama, obsession, or emotional dependency. It's like recalibrating a compass that was pointing in the wrong direction, a subtle yet profoundly transformative process. The time you spent healing was not wasted. It was the most valuable investment you could make in your future relationship. Every moment dedicated to your own healing and self-discovery is building a solid foundation on which your true love can blossom in a sustainable and profound way. Your true love story is being written right now, even if you can't yet see its pages. Every decision you make from a place of self-love, every healthy boundary you set, every negative pattern you recognize and transform, these are all important paragraphs in this story that the angels are helping to compose. The protection you received was not just for this moment, but for all the future moments when you need to discern between what nourishes your soul and what depletes it. The angels have given you not only a temporary reprieve, but also permanent tools for spiritual discernment that will serve you throughout your earthly journey. You have been guided by subtle signs that you may only now begin to recognize as angelic interventions. That unexpected delay that made you miss a meeting, that call that dropped at a crucial moment, that misunderstanding that created a temporary distance, all of it was carefully orchestrated to protect your heart from a path that was not meant for you. Angels also work through people. That friend who suddenly expressed concern about your relationship, that family member who made a seemingly casual but deeply revealing observation, that stranger who said exactly the words you needed to hear in a moment of doubt. All of them were temporary channels for messages that needed to reach you. Your heart is wiser now, able to distinguish between superficial attraction and deep connection, between temporary passion and sustainable love. This wisdom did not come easily. It was earned through tears and nights of reflection, through the painful yet necessary process of deconstructing the unrealistic romantic expectations that society taught us to hold. The true love that the angels have prepared for you will not require drama to be exciting, nor will it need crises to prove its strength, and it will not depend on reconciliations to demonstrate commitment. It will be a journey of mutual discoveries, of growing together, of unconditional support in times of challenge, and genuine celebration in moments of achievement. The angels have removed what did not belong on your path to make room for what has always been yours by divine right. It's like clearing land of weeds so that precious seeds can finally germinate and blossom to their full potential. The process may seem destructive at first, but it is deeply creative in its essence. Feel gratitude for the relief you received, even if at the moment of separation, it seemed like the worst pain in the world. What seemed like an irreparable loss has revealed itself over time as the greatest gift you could receive, the freedom to be who you truly are, and the opportunity to experience love in its highest and truest expression. I am immensely grateful that you have come this far with me on this journey of understanding how the angels have acted to protect your heart. This path we have traveled together in the last words was not by chance. You were guided to this message because you were ready to receive this clarity about your past and your future. If this message resonated with something inside you, if you felt that chill of recognition or that inner peace that arises when a truth resonates in your soul, leave a comment with 999 to confirm that this message was specifically directed towards you. This confirmation further strengthens the connection with your guides and angels, opening channels for new messages to reach you at the right time. The universe operates through energetic exchanges. If this content has brought value to your life, consider leaving a like as a form of gratitude and positive energy returning. This simple action creates a continuous flow that allows more people who need this same message to find it when they need it the most. To continue receiving guidance like this, which is carefully aligned with your spiritual path, subscribe to this channel. It's like creating a permanent portal through which your angels can send messages of comfort, direction, and wisdom during the times you need clarity the most. There is a special video next to this one that perfectly complements what we discussed today. It's like the next piece of the puzzle being assembled for your complete understanding. Click on it when you feel ready for the next level of revelations about your spiritual and love journey. Remember, you are never alone on this journey. The same angels who protected you from that toxic relationship are still by your side every step of the way, guiding, inspiring, and preparing the ground for the blessings that are coming your way. Trust the process. Trust in divine timing. Trust in the infinite wisdom that watches over every detail of your existence.